You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints.
Gay set to kick off.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Fielded at the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
First down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Get set, get set. What's up?
Going to the ground again on first. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Purdy on the play action. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
McCaffrey on third down. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Ready? Liking 18. Go track, go track.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Quick throw is caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Chuck now from the gun. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The Saints getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, hurt, hurt. Check, go.
Handoff here for Miller. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Shuck looking to pass here. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam are what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
18 Cardinal, 18, 70, out, tighten up. Big Lion. Get up.
On the give, it's Miller. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. In that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Gay set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. And bring the tight end left. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. On the counter, McCaffrey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. The play wrapped up by Mario Davis.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On 3rd down, Purdy. On the move, headed right. And this one doesn't go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Force a 4th down.
For San Francisco.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19, charge.
Shot working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, check that, street. Huh.
They run. It's Miller. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It will lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
70 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd down, here's Shuck. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Dive play straight ahead. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Brought in right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Here's Purdy to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment.
3rd and goal.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go, shot.
On play action, here's Shuck. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 14
Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
Going
line.
from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Come on, set. Liking 18.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
A gain of
A
19
19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 32.
Go. Cowboy 80. Check go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Ready. Cougar 19.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Complete out to the right side. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
60 back. 70 Lions.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shuck to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a one-score game before halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Get a timeout here, taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Tight end in motion left. First down throw by Purdy. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No love finding George Kittle with that one. And that'll bring up second down.
Get set. Watch out.
Motioning Jennings left. Back to the air on second. Purdy. Finds him over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. Chased out to his right. Leaving for the end zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
For the field goal, a 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
You don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Completed over the middle. Runs around him. He's got space. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Miller. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
Hey, this one, you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
18 Cardinal. 68. Panther Street.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Smash. Come, 19.
Chuck now from the gun. Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Crash, go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
Chuck with a quick toss out wide. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Pearsall on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Oh, this big guy is moving. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Get set. 18.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets to that field, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And in reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here.
Get set. 21, 18.
Running it after the penalty. And he gets him back what they lost on that penalty. 2nd and 10.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
19,
Shock working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
ready. 18 Cardinal.
Shock now on first down. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap to Shock. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's done cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
Ready up.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Shot. Hop. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Liking 18.
Sticking to the air here. Taken in by Vele, right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Shock. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. To throw again here, it's Shock. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
brings up third.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Come on, set. Drop Buffalo 18. 60 down. Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. They want him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Cowboy Eagles. Switch. Double up. Come 19.
Desperation time here. That's complete inside the 35. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st down now, ball at the 33. Play action now, Purdy. Headed out right. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
6 yards.
Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Get set. Watch out.
They stick with McCaffrey. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Get set.
Purdy throwing here. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Watch out.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
9 yards.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. 49ers nearing their 1st win of the season.
San Francisco.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. McCaffrey goes up and over for the touchdown. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Saints 21. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw. Shuck. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
70 Lion.
From the gun, and give to Miller. Oh, he loses the football. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
70 range, 70 range. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Track at 60.
Shock looking to pass here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Liking 8.
To throw, Shuck. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Brings up third down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Here he goes, third and long. Off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. And the timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play action, Chuck. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at